Alright guys, this is Julia and I'm back with a new tablet. As you guys can see, I just got this tablet and it's actually a Chinese brand tablet, but the thing with this is it's actually gonna be really cool because the thing with this tablet is that it has both Android and Windows on this thing, which is actually really cool. And I plugged this in for like an hour and it kept blinking like an orange light, so I don't know if it was charging and I need to turn it on to find out. So we're gonna actually turn this thing on and I'm gonna show you guys this thing. So I'm gonna take that off. So you guys can see how cool this looks. It's got like the Type-C charger. It's even got a micro USB, some other thing. I think that's like mini HDMI or something. And it's got the SD card there and the headphones, speaker. So let's actually fire this thing up and see if it works here. I don't know what it's. Oh, there it goes. I'm gonna boot up to Android first because I'm gonna use on Android. Let's click it. You guys can see it's booting up an Android now. I'm gonna actually use it on Android first and see how that works before I boot into Windows. This thing is actually pretty cool. It's shiny and I have to plug it in and see if it charges too, so we're just gonna boot it in Android first. This thing's actually really cool. Like, I'm actually excited to get something kind of neat, and it's something new, and I haven't had a new tablet in a while, so. Oh, it's doing something. Oh yeah, it's booting up, I think. This is actually really cool. Yep, Android is starting. This is amazing. Android is starting. Oh yeah. Next. We're gonna skip Wi-Fi for now. Skip anyway. We'll set that up later. Skip everything. Skip anyway. I don't want to use that stuff. This looks different. This is actually Android. I was expecting this to be, they said it was supposed to be, what's it called? I can't remember. They said this was supposed to be, I think it's Remix OS, but it's not. I don't think so. But I don't care. It looks really cool. It's 5.1. I mean, it's kind of old, but hey, it'll still run apps. You guys can see. Oh, look at that. Oh, I failed this game. Oh man, I can't do this. Can I? I'm just really bad at this. Okay, I give up. Okay. And you guys can see, if I go back, that it's actually 98%, so it was charging. And I guess you can update it through here. But, so I guess it does get updates. But this is amazing. I can't wait to see Windows on this, but I like how I can get Android apps. This is cool. Let's go to storage, and it looks like we got 12 gigs available. I'm gonna play around with this, guys, for a little while, and I'm gonna come back, because this is actually really cool, and I want to show you guys when I set it up. Alright guys, so I'm back the next day. You could see this tablet is a lot of fingerprints. I've been using it just in Android last night and a little bit this morning. And I charged it last night. We got 85%, but I've been playing on it for at least a little over an hour, so it makes sense. I put a bunch of games on it just to see how well they run. I used to play a lot of these games back then a couple years ago, but not so much because my iPad started slowing down. And I put all the games on my iPad, but I just never used my iPad because I removed all these from my phone because I didn't really play them much on the phone besides, like, I didn't want to drain my battery and stuff, but I just put a couple, not very many on here, but some. And you guys can see it's just got all the apps on here. And it's actually pretty nice. This tablet runs well. I've been doing a lot of things. I watched YouTube videos. I think the sound is awesome on the speakers. I like how it's got speakers on both sides. Like, it's got some over there, some over here. And I really like that because the sound sounds very good quality. I like the performance. It opens apps fast and it runs great. The things I don't like though, the camera isn't too good quality, like it's not that great. The colors seem washed out on the camera, because if you compare it to my camera and then you look at this camera, I mean, it's okay, but the colors are kind of washed out on this camera. And like, it does our front camera, but I don't want to really show the front camera right now. Let me just go back out of that. But really, I mean, I think it's pretty good, to be honest. Android performance I'm happy with. The speakers are great. The camera's not so great. The mic sounds kind of like a laptop mic, but it doesn't sound too bad. It's understandable. You can tell what I'm saying on it. And it's really not that bad. So it works, you know? It gets the job done. And it does have, I haven't put SD card in here. I tested the headphone jack. It wasn't working right away, like perfectly at first, but I just had to push it in more. And the headphone jack works perfectly fine. And I'm gonna try to definitely get an SD card in this, which let me show you the storage on this, on the Android side. Well, we got a total of 12.67 gigs, free 9.38 now, because I put a bunch of apps on it. And if we go to settings up here, let me focus that better, storage, you can see it gives you about 12 gigs, which is equivalent to like a 16 gig phone. I guess all the rest is to Windows, because I can imagine how much storage Windows takes up. I've not even booted to it yet, because I wanted to see the Android experience first, and I was going to record this video booting to Windows, and I was very tired yesterday, because I came home from vacation, and I actually tried to get this TV working. I got this TV, my grandma's old TV, but I don't think I'm going to be able to use it. I was going to use it as a computer monitor, but it just has no signal, and I think from what I've heard from one of my friends that it needs like to be a newer TV, because my computer is newer and the TV's older, so it doesn't really get along too well with the TV, so I might not be able to use it. So I might just go back to my monitor, because I think it would be better. Besides, I heard this TV gets really hot, and in the summer it would be really extremely hot in here, and I don't want that, so I can't get it working anyways. By the way, this is the stuff that came with my tablet. It even came with like an instructions. My phone is like not clear, but it tells you how to set up like Android and Windows. And it even says like the storage on here somewhere. Yeah, it looks like 27 gigs for Windows. Oh, it needs that much space. So you will have 30 gigs of storage available. Can have a micro SD card, and then it doesn't come with a keyboard, but it mentions something about a keyboard, but I think you can buy that separately, because it does have the things on the bottom, so it looks like you can hook up a keyboard to it. And again, these are the ports, and I think that it's got the Type-C, the micro USB, and the mini HDMI is what that is, because I've seen videos on this, and I've also saw an HDMI setting in this tablet. Let me just I need to get an actual case so I can stand it up, because I have to like legit stand this tablet up with like a speaker in the back, and I don't want to mess up the camera either. It's not on the camera, but Android on here says about you're gonna have at least like 12 gigs, which is right. It got that right. So Windows will have about 30, and this had about 12. I've not actually seen Windows on this yet, which is why I'm gonna see that now. I was tired yesterday anyways, and it just comes with a bunch of stuff like reminders. So it just tells you about it. If it shuts down, connect the standard charger. See, it says you should use the charger that comes with it, which actually is good. I've been using it, but the problem with the charger, let me see, I think it's over here. This is the charger. It's not that long. I mean, that's really not that long. I might get it at least a longer cord for it, but use the same brick, because this is for the tablet, and I just think that this cord really doesn't get you very far. And the fact I don't have extension cords or anything in here. Yeah, I have stuff everywhere. I got a bunch of stuff for Christmas, so I have things everywhere in here, and I really need to clean it, and this TV really takes up too much room. But I'm gonna be checking this out, and it's got like stuff in here, and it's got like what was I looking for? Hold on. It's got this user manual, and I think it does have English in it somewhere. And yeah, English, page 1. So it's first in English, and it just talks about there's the Windows experience. And we should be getting to the Android, because I actually haven't even seen Windows yet. I heard Windows is actually the default OS. I think it was on that other paper. This just talks about Windows, but because of that sounded like Chinese or something. But I've not seen Windows on this yet, but we're gonna take a look. But as an Android device, I'm very impressed. The thing that's kind of disappointing, it is on Android 5.1, but the thing about it is it still runs like all the apps perfectly fine, because I know some people that still have like KitKat, and they're even able to have apps. But this has 5.1, but the security patch is kind of old, March 2016. I'm gonna have to admit that's really old. Hopefully the Windows 10 won't be that old. We'll have to check it out. I'm not even sure what build of Windows 10 it is. I was thinking at least be CU, but the fact that this came with 5.1, I'm kind of changing my mind now. I'm thinking it's older. But you know what? We can always update, at least there's updates. Because you can always do your updates, which are very important for security, because you heard about that exploit. You see down here, there's a button that says switch to Windows, and I have not been to Windows yet, so we're gonna click it, switch to Windows. Your PC will boot, your micro PC will boot to Windows. Okay. It's amazing how this thing can actually run both Windows and Android, and you can switch between the OSs, and I like that. I think it's really cool. I've not seen Windows on this yet. In fact, I don't know what it's doing now. It's like nothing's showing now. Give it a few minutes. I'm sure it's gonna do something. But I'm gonna have to say I'm very pleased with the performance. This thing is amazing. It runs very well. I have not seen its Windows yet. I've not seen how well Windows works. It's not done anything, so I don't know what it's doing. Maybe it's shut off. I don't know. I'm kind of worried now. I mean, did it brick? Oh no. Oh boy. This isn't good. I don't know what happened, and I'm kind of worried now that it's bricked, and I don't want that to happen because I wanted to play with it. But I think it bricked. Maybe it'll boot. I mean, there's a button that said switch to Windows. Let me read this. Oh, okay. Good. I was actually really worried for a second. Like, I thought it broke, and that scared the crap out of me because I really wanted to see how Windows works on this. Yep, it's booting to Windows. Okay, good. That really scared the living crap out of me. I'm never pushing that switch to Windows button again. I'm gonna restart the tablet myself and click Windows because that scared the crap out of me, and I am not going through that. Let's hope we get Cortana set up. This tablet's amazing though. Like, what happened to the logo? It's gone. Well, I don't know. The tablet just made the logo disappear for I don't know why. That's a glitch. That's weird. Oh, whoa. Just a moment. What's it doing? Yeah, this looks like it might be newer because I know CU and FCU does this. So I think that's a good sign that we actually got a newer version of Windows on this. Hopefully we see Cortana set up. That'd be amazing. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing Cortana setup. Actually, I don't like the Cortana setup, to be honest. I prefer the older setup. But I'm making a video, so don't talk. Okay, what's it doing? Whoa. Oh! Whoa. What was that? I just saw that. It just flashed. Oh, yep, Cortana setup. I think it's CU. It looked like CU. Let's go through this. So it says welcome. Oh boy, here we go. Here's Cortana setup. So it looks like it is a newer version of Windows. I'm impressed. I was expecting it to be really old because the video showed an old version. But this is... I'm recording, don't talk. I'm recording! Sorry, my grandma's interrupting the video. Worst time to record. Absolute worst time to record. This is why I can't record videos anymore, guys. Well, of course it's right. No crap. Okay. Yes. Skip. I've done this setup a million times, so someone's on the phone. Crap. Talk quiet, please. I accept. Why wouldn't I accept? Sorry, I had to cut a lot of stuff out of this video because someone came over. But this is actually really impressive. I'm gonna skip Wi-Fi. But this is amazing. Like, I love this thing already. And this thing is... The fact that I can have both Windows and Android... What's name it? Patch Julia. Because I always name every user account that. So we'll have to hit next. I don't want a password right now because I'm going to sign my Microsoft account in. I'll record a video later showing this. No, definitely not. And you know what I'm going to do? You should know that I would turn all those off because I always do that. And like, I've been using this tablet more than my phone lately. Oh, that's the last step. Yay. Good. Okay. This is amazing. Well, thank you, Cortana. I'm glad that you're gone now. Oh, whoa. I love the screen size of this. We'll have to look at the resolution. Definitely. My friend thinks it's going to be the same as my laptop, which is 1366 by 768, but we'll have to take a look at that because I am not even sure what resolution this is. I can't even tell, but I like it. It's readable. I like the resolution on it. And the only problem thing I didn't like about my other Windows tablet, which was only a Windows tablet, it wasn't Android. I actually wanted to put Android on that, but I don't know how. It was like a Dell Venue 8. I still have it, so maybe I can mess with it. I don't know. But the thing about that is that it like with Windows, it was like, yeah, it would fit, but it was so small that when I bumped up the scaling, it cut things off and like just didn't look right. It's like Windows is not meant to run on a 8-inch or 7-inch tablet. I think it's 8-inch because it's the Venue 8, but it's just not optimized for that small of a screen. It was really tall, and I just feel like it just wasn't optimized. And I feel like this tablet would be a lot more optimized with Windows compared to that tablet, because it just seems like it would be more optimized. You can see we want everything to be ready for you. I'm very impressed. I'm actually surprised this came with CU because I was not expecting it in a way. Like at first I thought CU, and then when I saw it, I was like, I don't know about that. We'll have to see what dot number. What if it's a .0? Well, it's got the switch to Android button, and I don't think I want to use that. But oh my, I'm impressed. Let's take a look at the specs on Windows. Ooh. This is very impressive already. If I can focus on this. 4 gigs of RAM. The processor isn't too bad. You guys let me know how good that processor is. And it's not activated though. Oh, we're not connected to the internet. Let's do that. Hold on, guys. I hope it's activated because I heard it should be. Hold on. How do I get the keyboard? There we go. I think it's just because we're not connected to the internet. And that's why we're going to connect it to the internet, and we have to get some updates. It probably needs to get the FCU update. And if we do WinVer, let's check. I know this is CU, but I want to see the dot version of it. Because you know me. Couldn't find. Because I missed the R. Well, of course I did. Yep, it's on CU, and it's .0. Oh boy. I had a feeling. I was like, what if it's .0? Yeah, that's .0. That's lovely, but it's a nice tablet still, and I'm gonna run updates, so it's not like a big problem. Hopefully Windows activates. I'm actually kind of worried about that. Yep, it did. We're good. But I really like this tablet. Let's check the resolution of it. Display settings. Yes, I'm gonna update it probably for sure because updates are important. It's 1920 by 1200. That's actually pretty good. And now we can personalize because it activated. I guess it just needed an internet connection to activate the tablet, which makes sense. And we can do that. We can mess with stuff on here. I mean, I'm very, very impressed. I don't want transparency. This is really impressive. I'm very happy with this. I love the size of it. I love how I can use both. We got the notifications over here. Where's the toggles? We probably need to update this. Oh, there they are. But this is amazing, and I don't like tablet mode. I think tablet mode is bad. But the fact that, let's look at the storage on here. You can see, yeah, it's actually got 40 gigs on here because again, it's a 64 gig tablet and the rest is to Android, and some of it, is taken up by installing the OS. So we have about 30 gigs, I would say. That's not too bad. And the fact I can put an SD card in here, the weird thing is it doesn't even recognize Android. Neither does Android recognize Windows. I find that very funny how they don't even see each other. If you're in one, you cannot see the other. I wonder if this button actually works. Yup. No way. It doesn't do anything in Android. But I know in Windows, I had a feeling it was going to be the Windows button, and it was. In Android, it's got the on-screen buttons, and that button doesn't do anything. It only works in Windows, I guess. So I just love this tablet, actually. I'm very impressed with the performance of it. And I'm sure, let's see if we can go on the internet here. We can download, Chrome on here for sure. And I just prefer Chrome because of my stuff syncs. Oh, and of course, Edge does that. But this is really impressive. It's hard to type on this when I'm recording, so gotta X out of that. And I do want to get Chrome. But this is amazing. So we'll do that. And we'll run that. You could see it's running really fast on Windows. You guys can just let me know how good those specs are. How good that processor is. I mean, it is a tablet. And it's not like my computer. My computer's a lot better specs, but that's impressive specs for a tablet. Especially if it runs both. I'm not gonna complain the fact that it runs Android and Windows on it, and I can switch between the two and use it just like anything. I can run Windows programs on here. What 10 version was it? Was it Home? I can't even remember. I don't even think I looked at that. Yeah, it's Home. Windows 10 Home. I thought so, but I just wanted to make sure. But this is really impressive. How well this thing is running. I just wanted to show this because it's probably the coolest thing I've gotten. Whoa. That's not, I'm moving the icons around. Stop. I always put the recycled in the corner. I don't know why network is there. They put all these icons out, but again, I can always hide them and unhide them. But I'm very, very impressed with this thing. This is just amazing. I love this tablet now, and I can always hook up a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard because I actually like did try Bluetooth headphones on it and it worked great. I also tried regular headphones and it works. And so I can use Bluetooth devices on here perfectly fine. And I think this is just amazing, the fact that you can do stuff like this. Like, this is actually pretty cool. But yeah, this video is kind of long, I know, so I'm not gonna make this video any longer. I just wanted to show this. If you want to know more about it, you can always DM me, and I'll probably go on my server, maybe my group and stuff, and talk about it. I know I'm not on my server much anymore, guys, and I have school coming up tomorrow. I actually was supposed to get this tablet tomorrow, but I got it yesterday, so it came early. But I have school coming up, and I have a really hard class that I'm struggling so hard in, and I'm barely passing it, so I need to stay focused in that class. So we'll hit continue. I'll have to sign in everything on here, but I mean, I'm impressed at the performance. It's being a little laggy right now. I'm assuming it's doing Windows updates or something, but I'm gonna stop this video and just say thanks for watching. This is a really good tablet, and you saw the model here. If I go to properties, you guys can see what it is. If you want to get one of these, it's a really good tablet, and it's on Amazon. It's like $189, I think it was, for this tablet, and it's not a bad price if you get both Android and Windows in one device. I would say it's pretty good, even though the Android version's older and Windows can be updated, so at least we got that going for us. Alright, so I'm gonna actually stop this now and play with this more, but talk to you guys later. See you guys in the next video. I'll probably edit this later. I don't know. Maybe now. I'm not even sure. I need to figure out this TV situation and all that. But anyways, thanks for watching, and let me know what you think of this in the comments. And bye-bye for now.